and gentlemen, hopefully we should be live on YouTube any moment now. Now, one of the things that I've delayed this month, there's just been so much popping off in Marvel Contest of Champions, so I haven't managed to get around to doing Hotel MODOK 100% on Master Mode. So today, I thought we'd give it a go. If the stream isn't being too bad, it isn't dropping too many frames, but I think we are dropping a few frames here and there. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know how the stream's coming through, if it's alright, if it's a watchable stream. It seems to have settled down a little bit. I think it's a little bit jumpy here and there, but it's a bit annoying, man. I seem to have loads of problems streaming on YouTube at the moment, which is a massive pain in the ass. But anyway, big up to Sean, Ross, the Crimson Trooper, Baller's Life, Owen, Ben, Apollo, Knight. Appreciate you guys being here today. Eric as well from the Whale Squad. Damn, man, we got so many people. Right, let's load up the team, man. We need to get the A team in here so that this can mostly be an auto fight fiesta. That is the dream, ladies and gentlemen. That is the dream. What is up, Gary, Carlos, Silent, Aaron, John? Damn, so many people. Yo, what's up, my boy Derek? How's it going? Gosh, chat's popping off tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much all for coming here for a little bit of, what's that, Master Mode and chill. Just going to be auto-fighting, I assume, mainly, while having a bit of a chat with chat. I think, yeah, there's a lot of auto-fighting to be done leading up to the bosses. Like, we don't need to do these fights, man. We'll let the AI do it. That's an interesting comment, Bull. Very interesting one. Is this Whale Milker on the main account? Bro, Whale Milker ain't got no 5-star Iceman. I'm telling you, this is clearly the main account, my friend. You can just look up the top, see a Cian. Oh, gosh. How am I doing, Cian? I opened a 4- and 5-star crystal from the gifting event, and my rewards are a 4-star Joe Fixer and a 5-star Venom Port. Bro, ain't too good, man. Ain't too good. Yeah, well, it's a little bit better than a Colossus, man. I guess I'm trying to find some sort of bright side for you. There we go. Who has Contest of Champions? I mean, considering you're in a Marvel Contest of Champions live stream, I would assume the majority of people, it's kind of like going to a football stadium being like, oh, who likes football here? You've come to the right place, my friend. You've come to the right place. When am I going to stream Rules of Survival again? I'm not too sure when I'm going to have the time, to be honest, because there's so much stuff I need to finish up before the month ends in MCOC on both accounts. So yeah, I wish I had more time, man. Like, I've been so busy doing, cracking out the videos today. Got a few videos to do tomorrow morning. Already got 3 before the patch drops, and there's going to be so much stuff to do in the evening with, like, Sentry and Void and the new event on Uncollected Difficulty. So yeah, tomorrow is jam-packed, and then, like, Thursday we're going to have, like, Sentry come into the game. Might have early access to the character, so I might spend the day testing. If not, it's going to be crystal openings in the evening. Well, all the day is going to be, like, probably figuring out how, you know, the best champions to kill Sentry and Void with on Uncollected Difficulty, making some kick-ass guides. Then in the evening, man, hopefully again for Sentry on the free-to-play account. So much stuff, man. Is Blade coming out in February or this month? In February, bro. So the 5-star featured hero crystal, he's going to be landing. So yeah, we have quite a bit of time to wait, man. Quite a bit of time to wait, but it's it gives everybody a good opportunity to stockpile the 5-star shards. Like, we are on, I think it's 10 tries for Blade at the moment. So my goal of getting up to 12 seems very, very feasible at the moment. So I'm looking forward to that, man. It should be a good time. Stock Spidey World for Tech Awakening Gem. It all depends, I guess, on what other options you have. I would say for the majority of players, yeah, if I had a 5-star Tech Awakening Gem, I'd use it on Stark Spider-Man. I think, he's overall the best tech option. But, I don't know, Star-Lord certainly has some merit in certain scenarios, if you're looking to do Labyrinth of Legends. But simultaneously, I don't know, there are pros and cons when it comes to Star-Lord. The biggest pro being, it being that the biggest con being that if you lose your combo, the damage is gone. And that's why I like Stark Spidey a little bit more, because I can mess up. I can be a nub, I can be a scrub, and it's alright. I can still retain my damage, so that feels pretty decent, man. Pretty decent. What's that? Oh, it says that I'm playing PUBG. Did I not update it? Oh, man. Right, let's sort that out. Right, it has to be Marvel Contest of Champions. Okay, right. I've saved that. Yeah, I think that's it. I forgot to update the game, man. There we go. It's sorted, man. Send a Colossus his way. Sean, that is the lingo of the people, really, my friend. Oh dear, hope you're doing well, man. Dude, you just got one more to go. You gotta make that collector push, man. Just get the collector down, and you'll just be reaping in those uncollected rewards. And it's the best time, man. The free crystals get so much better, and so do the, especially daily crystals, man. The 4-hour ones and daily ones really get jacked up. Plus, Grandmaster logging calendar crystals. Oh, that ain't too bad, man. Do I think it's worth to go for Sentry? I don't know yet. We shall see tomorrow. I might, well, probably not tomorrow. I'm not going to have a good answer for it tomorrow. But Thursday, we'll probably start to have an idea whether or not he's worth going for. But via the early data mined abilities, we have a very good indication that he's going to have a little bit of regeneration, a little bit of invincibility. It looks like he has the potential to have some crazy damage as well. So yeah, it looks like Sentry is hopefully going to have a lot going, but you know, stuff can change from the early data mined abilities. They might have tuned him down a little bit, and the early data mined abilities didn't have any values in, so you know, we can't really tell exactly how good a character is until we see how hard they hit. Where the damage at, boys. That's pretty much it. Will I be getting Sentry to test? I talked about it a little bit in the video earlier. I don't know at the moment. Because Taskmaster, the last champion that they gave us, we got like no warning or heads up. Like, I just woke up, I think it was the Thursday, like, of Taskmaster's release, and I had one on my account. I was like, oh, cool, man. That's cool. So yeah, I don't know. There's, I know like Adora at the moment, who mainly deals with, like, she's the relay between content creators and Kabam. She is not in office at the moment, but she wasn't in office last time, and I think somebody else sorted out the champions for content creators, but didn't give us the memo in advance. But you know, if we get the characters, that's pretty cool, man. I'd like to get Sentry. So yeah, we'll see what's up, man. Wow, I'm good at fight. I've got auto fight on. I'm not good at fighting. I'm auto fighting right now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm skeptical. I will struggle to believe that Sentry overall is going to be a better character than Blade for the majority of the game. But if he is, hey, that's amazing stuff. I reckon, like, Sentry is going to be a very, very good champion. I think he might be the first, like, legit science crazy god tier. Because he's only really got to beat Hulk and Quake. And Hulk and Quake, they're both very good characters, but they don't really have a huge amount going on for either one of them. Like, they're quite nice to play. I really enjoyed playing Quake. I really enjoyed playing Hulk. But in comparison to the top options of other classes, like, they are left a little bit in the shadows. Yeah, I apologize for the lag spikes. Like, I have no idea what's going on. It's something to do with YouTube, because when I stream to Twitch, it's absolutely fine. But YouTube just is dropping little frames and stuff all over the place. Incredibly annoying, man. But unfortunately, there's not too much I can do about it. So I do apologize there. If Sentry will be a better character than Blade, will I go for him at least once? If Sentry is a better character than Blade overall, I will go for him as many times as it takes to get him, bro. But, I don't know. I doubt that. We'll see. We'll see, man. Question for you. 100% 5.3 and ended up with my second 5-star science gem. Hulk worth it and save the other for Sentry. Well, I wouldn't be in any rush to use it on Hulk. Unless you really want to take Hulk up to rank 4, I wouldn't be in any rush to use it on Hulk, because there might be a lot of very good science champions coming out this year. So, you know, you might get a Sentry, you might get a Gladiator Hulk, like in a month and a bit's time, and then you might, you know, Gladiator Hulk might be, like, significantly better than Hulk is. So yeah, I'd wait and see. I'd wait and see. I wouldn't be in any rush to use it on a champion that you know, don't consider game-changingly god tier. Oh, you have enough to rank 5 either Iceman or Wolverine. I think Iceman is overall the better decision, but I really like Wolverine for the day-to-day Alliance quest needs. Very, very good for that. So if you need a AQ option, then Wolverine, he's your guy. If you need an all-arounder, then Iceman, he's your boy. And apologies for my, what was that, me gassing, man. As 4-star Angela worth rank 5 without being awakened. She's a very good rank 5 option, even unawakened. Angela's very, very fun to play. Does some awesome damage as well. Inferior, in my opinion, to Hela, Hyperion, and Medusa, but still very fun to play. I like her, man. Is 5-star Loki any good? Not generally. There are a few matchups where he's quite good, but generally speaking, he's a little bit ass. He's not really that great. Seen as a 5-star Hyperion, best for defense or offense. I don't know, Hyperions, I don't really see many Hyperions in the top tier. I think they're quite easy to fight once people get used to them. Hyperion, I think day-to-day, I see him mostly used in like Alliance Quest. So a lot of people quite like using him for like the Poison Lane and stuff like that. Go on, Stark Spidey, get in there with the auto fight. You can get this done, man. Oh, thank you very much, Taj, appreciate that. Yeah, bro, we're getting so close to 100k. I have no idea what I'm going to do, man. No idea what I'm going to do. Have we really not landed a hit? Auto fight for the lose, man. What? Right, I'm getting this match back myself. There we go. Pop, pop. Damn, Stark Spider-Man auto fight. Embarrassing there. Shoddy performance. Will I rank 5 Blade if I get him as a 5-star? Oh, man. Dude, there's no other champion in the mix, Stanley. Come on, you of all people should know this. That is the only champion in my crosshairs for rank 5 as a 5-star at the moment. But if we didn't get Blade, then I'd take Stark Spidey up to 565. Yo, what is up, my boy Chris? Thank you very much for the New Year's blessings. Dude, I had a fantastic New Year, man. It was super, super good catching up with all the boys, seeing what they've been up to. Yeah, it was kind of a nice little New Year's Eve party I went to with a lot of extended friends from, like, school and college and all that stuff back in the day. Well, it wasn't that, well, the day wasn't that long ago, because I'm still very, very young. Still 22, but, yeah, what was it? Good, like, 4 or 5 years ago since I've seen quite a few of the people, but it was a little bit weird, because there were some people that knew quite a bit about me, but I didn't know really anything about them. Just because, like, through the grapevine, man, like, word of me just being, well, being a little bit of a YouTuber, man, it's spread around a little bit locally. I'm nowhere near close to any status of a local legend, but, you know, some friends, they chat. So, yeah, there's some people that are like, oh, man, I've checked out your YouTube channel, your videos and stuff, it's really cool. I don't play Marvel Contest of Champions, but I really like Marvel, I like seeing all the characters. Oh, cool, man. That's great, that's awesome. So yeah, it's just super nice when people come up, man, and they're all super nice about it. So yeah, it was a good time, man. And there were some people that just had no idea what I've been up to, and I was like, oh, I'm a YouTuber now. I make a bit of a dick of myself on my YouTube channel constantly, but it's alright. I have a great time. I don't have as many as you, but I'm sitting on almost 40,000 5-star shards, getting ready for those featured blade crystals. Chris, dude, you need 1 crystal, man. You need 1 crystal and the luck of a Kabam CEO. That's all you need to get featured champion. Alliance Wars, MD Wars now. Seems to be a lot of Mystic Champions on the maps. I mean, they've always kind of been Mystic Dispersion Wars. I think Blade deals with a lot of Mystic Champions very, very quickly. Like, he cuts through them. If you have a 5-star Blade at rank 4 or above, no Mystic Champion is an issue. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like a Mystic and Evade Fiesta, with also a few Medusas sprinkled in there as well. From that's kind of my observation on Alliance War at the moment. But I want to release. I don't know when I'm going to do this, because I just have so many videos like packed into the content schedule over the next week or so. There's so much going on at the start of the month, man. It always is. But maybe the 2nd week of the month or the 3rd week, we'll get an updated Alliance War Defense tier list. So yeah, it's going to be good, man. Yeah, I need some Legacy, some of that Legacy 69 luck, man. Bro, I'd appreciate some of that. Dude, this man's been getting way too lucky. Do you know how expensive it is to take a 5-star champion all the way from rank 1 to maxed out in terms of gold? I don't know exactly, but it's really expensive. I know, like, rank 3 to rank 4 is really expensive, so I can imagine, like, rank 5 is just going to be even worse. I would imagine it's probably somewhere in the range of, like, 2.5 to 3.5 million, like, something ridiculous like that. They really, really need to increase the general availability of gold, in my opinion. Like, I got some, you know, I made as much use as I could of the gold realm. I got stacked up, but it wasn't a big pimping gold realm this year. It was a very nice top up, but man, I just need so much gold still. Like, it's ridiculous. So there needs to be gold realm, man, every day. Every day. That's what I want, man. So that'd be fantastic. Increase energy refill sales by a ton. That'd be fantastic. So that'd be a good time, man. You can see if you get a Duke Tour new champion by watching the number of notifications when it starts to slow down. Oh, interesting, man. Appreciate that little pro tip there. Rank 5-star Electro Classic Captain America to rank 3. Out of those two, I'd definitely go for Electro. I like Electro significantly more than OG Cap. So big fan, man. Big fan. What's that? Man, shout out to Lags for that video with Medusa on 5.4 Ultron. Oh man, there have been many a video. What was it? Medusa and Loki, man. People love using those two champions on that 5.4 Ultron. Big hype. And to be honest, you can see why those champions make that final boss very, very easy. I'm like very glad to see just a fairly fair boss with like a few really good counters. I would have preferred if it was like something new, you know, in terms of like the enemy. It was something like really exciting, really big, built up to something, because classic Ultron, I think been around way too much, but still, it was a good fight, man. I enjoyed it. Like, I had a great time with Angelo and Crossbones against that final Ultron. Next up, gold offers. Exchange your real-life gold for in-game gold. Gold for gold. That's going to be it. There's going to be like MCOC TV ads, man. Yo, the real deal, bro. Sorry, man, I missed out on your live stream. I swear I didn't see it pop up on Twitter, man. Congratulations on initially completing it, though, my friend. It's a huge feat of achievement. Once you initially get over that first labyrinth run, I'm gonna take just the reins here for a second, because I see my Dr. Voodoo, man. He's getting wrecked, and maybe I should have left off on. Yeah, it just wasn't in the rhythm there at all. Okay, I'll queue up. We'll queue up Iceman. He'll get it done. He'll get it finished. Yeah, but congratulations, man. That first like labyrinth push. I feel like the way to really like learn and grow at endgame is just to fail a ton in labyrinth. There are so many lessons to be learned about timing and how to play in Labyrinth of Legends, and I feel like, you know, it's a lot to build up to initially, but the more practice you can get in Labyrinth of Legends, just the more badass you're going to be at playing Marvel Contest of Champions. Yo, what is up, Zordsty? What do I think of Classic 4 and Rocket Raccoon? Just pulled a 4-star of both. They're both, like, 4 needs to be awakened. Rocket Raccoon doesn't really. They're both good damage-dealing champions, but aside from that, they don't really have too much going on. I'd rather have a Classic 4 awakened than a Rocket Raccoon, though, just because of the stun. Come on, Auto Fight Iceman. You got this, boy. I believe in you. Oh, wow. What a clutch. What a clutch kill, man. So good. Seeing, has anyone mentioned Freestar Man has 6% attack synergy yet? Is it the Freestar Yellow Jacket that has the 5% one? I think I've confused myself in terms of that one. There's a character that has 5% attack instead. But yeah, maybe I'm just getting a little bit muddled there. Quick shot. Yo, what is up, Goran? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Pleasure to see you here. I got a tech rank up for 5.4. I already have Stark Spidey and Star-Lord at rank 4. I have Green Goblin and Ultron as possible other options. What do I think? Do I know? I know exactly what you should do, Spidey. If you have both of those characters, bro, use your rank up ticket ASAP and then rank it down. Get all the resources. If that's an option, because I wouldn't really want either of those characters at rank 4. So I don't know if that's an option, but that's a great way to use your rank up ticket. If that is... you know, any sort of feasible option, just to, you know, pour it into those and then get the T2 alphas back to use on a character of a different class. But aside from that, I wouldn't use it on Ultron. I wouldn't be inclined to use it on Green Goblin. I would save it for the future if, you know, that isn't an option. Just wait for the next God tier tech champion. I'm sure there's probably going to be, like, you know, Iron Spider and, like, an Infinity War version of, like, Hulkbuster. Also potential options for character releases this year. So yeah, I don't know, some of them might be good, man. Will I ever try completing Marvel Legends with 3 stars? It's very easy to do with 3 stars, not too hard at all. Just bring that 3-star Star-Lord, man. It's just, yeah, it's just not really a challenge I assume too many people are interested in at the moment. Bigger fish to fry, man. We got Uncollected Century and Void tomorrow, man. Plenty more. What's that? It's all good. Oh, Chris, my man. Thank you so much for stopping by. What is up, Mark from Portugal? Hope you're doing well, dude. I've had a great start to the new year already, man. Just been sitting down, grinding out the videos. So yeah, it's been pretty productive so far, man. Me and my girlfriend, we had a lovely cooked breakfast this morning. We went to, what was it, a greasy, kind of greasy spoon, like, cafe. It's like a proper dirty English fry-up. It was absolutely glorious. So yeah, fantastic start to the day, man. Really, really good. What's better for an initial Labyrinth clear, a 5-star rank 3-star Lord, or a 4-star rank 5-star Lord? I don't want to take the 5-star to rank 4. I'd say out of those two, it's definitely the 5-star, man. The 5-star's got a little bit of an edge in terms of, like, base stats over the 4-star, but I guess, you know, if you had a 5-star one that was, like, Sig level 1, and the 4-star one at Sig 99, then the 4-star one might be a little bit better. But I think if they're fairly even signature level, then yes, you probably want to go for the 5-star version. But yeah, it depends what the difference is in terms of Sig levels, man. Oh man, so many people in chat today. It's crazy. Hey, Scene, great content as always, brother. Just wondering if and when you might be getting Sentry from Content Creators Program. So yeah, I have no idea, man. No mention of it yet. Like, the person who usually deals with influencers is not in office at the moment, so we've had no notification or heads up. But regardless of which, if Sentry even looks like he's going to be, like, a pretty good champion, if I look at the abilities, and go, oh, he looks pretty good, I will immediately go for him on my free-to-play account. It's like, I'm not... like, on my free-to-play account, because, you know, the theoretical best option for overall progression is obviously to go for Blade, but on my free-to-play account, I don't want to have Blade as well, because, you know, if I get him on the main account and free-to-play account, then, like, all my videos are just going to be playing Blade, and it's going to be so, you know, make the content quite boring, so I want to mix it up a little bit on the free-to-play account. If Sentry is, like, anything more than a demigod tier champion, like, we're going for him straight off the bat. So we'll see what's up, and I do apologize for the lag this evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's very erratic, very spiky. But yeah, not too much I can do, man. I believe it's a problem with YouTube's end and not my end, because we did some test streams on Twitch the other night, and it was working fine, because I did have you know, this issue, yeah, popping off the other night. I like Sentry's belt buckle. Oh, that's cool, man. You maybe get a 3-star in Arena. Admire that belt buckle a little bit more. Please do 5 best Mystic and Cosmic Champions. Oh, I need to get around to that, David, don't I? I started the series. I just didn't have time to finish it in December, man. So, but I'll get there sometime. Oh, thank you very much, Hayden. I appreciate that. Dudes, you got to get good. You got to beat this video game. I felt like Marvel Contest of Champions. When you get good at this game, it's so satisfying. Like, constantly to, like, you know, mash out some perfect intercepts. Dust some boys off with a nice old 5 combo. Oh, mate, it's great fun. Big fan of it. 5-star 4 Ragnarok to rank 4. Maybe. You know, he's not great for Labyrinth of Legends, Evan, but if you like him for other stuff, he's got fantastic prestige. If you like him for Alliance Quest, potentially an interesting character, because I know a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but I know a few people that have 4 Ragnarok as a 5-star rank 4, and they really like him. And in my time, you know, that I briefly had 4 Ragnarok via the Content Creator Program, for the first, I think, like, few hours, I really didn't like the character, but then he really grew on me. Like, when I started playing Act 5 stuff, like, I started to really enjoy his playstyle and the way that his kind of, like, you know, crazy special free ability works. So yeah, it feels like it's been ages since I played 4 Ragnarok, but, you know, I wouldn't be too sad about getting a 5-star version, especially if I had some sort of way to awaken him. What do we have? What do we get on day 5 of the January calendar? It's anyone's guess, my friend. Anyone's guess. Right, let's continue this auto fight fiesta. I wonder how long I can auto fight for, man. Like, my team's still, like, it's pretty good. I reckon we're going to be able to auto fight maybe till the last 2 chapters. I can auto fight all the trash and I'll have to play the bosses quite well, I imagine. Yeah, I already did one front through with Master MODOK this morning, and he's still a bitch, man. Still a bitch. I saved my T5 basic catalyst for Blade. You damn well know I am, of course. Can't wait, man. Really looking forward to it. Oh my god, senior champions of the day are the only 5 stars I have. Oh my gosh, James, that was a striking coincidence there, my friend. But yeah, I really enjoy the Champion of the Day series. Like, getting back into it. I love making the first 2 episodes. Really fun. I am going to try and keep it up until we've done every single champion. So it's a good, like, 4-month grind every single day, making sure we can get out, you know, a 10 to 20-minute video. But I reckon I can do it, man. I reckon I can do it alongside everything else. Like, I'm more determined, more driven this year. We're just about to hit 100K. We're in the big leagues now, boys. We gotta, you know, take this YouTube game to 11. Hey man, Act 4 is getting pretty hard for me. Should I open the 900 crystals I have or save up till 1,000? If you got crystals, man, and you're struggling in content, hell yeah, just open them, bro. Open them. But simultaneously, whenever something is, you know, getting a bit too hard for you, it's very important that you analyze whether or not it's the characters that you have or the way that you are playing. I think that's one of the that's my biggest piece of advice to anybody progressing, is always be honest about your ability to play the game. Because if you're like, oh, I'm the best, but you're not the best, and you keep on like messing up like once in every 10 hits, then, you know, you're not really going to get anywhere. But if you're like, okay, well, my parry, my evading, it could be a little bit better. Maybe I need to check out some video tutorials, see how people are doing stuff. Maybe help dork lessons on YouTube. Oh, man, here's how I get good at the game. That's how you progress, man. That's how you learn. But, to be honest, I learned, like, dork lessons videos substantially helped me out with learning to parry initially. Like, really, really great videos. I find it so helpful. I'm a very, very visual learner. Like, I watch, I take in information from just seeing people play. So yeah, just sitting down in front of, like, also analyzes live streams and videos that he done, especially in Labyrinth of Legends, really, really helped me out when it came to kind of intercept timing as well. So yeah, big up Analyzer, man. The smell of perfect intercepts. And I was thinking, I think tomorrow on the live stream, if I can get it working quite well, we're gonna wear the Analyzer t-shirt, man. Or maybe whip that one out for the boys. And also, what is up, Patrick Bros? Dude, thank you so much for the super chat. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have some crazy hype in chat right now for your boy Patrick with that €5 super chat? I think that's pretty much, that's about $6, alright? So let's get you up there, Patrick, with that $6 super chat, my guy. Thank you so much, dude. I really, really appreciate the supports, the tips. It does mean a lot, man. This is the year, man. This is the year that hopefully we can leave the nest of what is it, the parents' garden. I can move out, get my own place, and have, like, I want to have, like, the ultimate Marvel crib. It's gonna be, like, so good. I've like so much stuff planned. Like, I'm way too excited, man, about getting my own place. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, you know, I like to be very honest with my audience. Like, you know, I make a really good living off YouTube at the moment. I don't need any tips, I don't need any donations, but it just helps me get a little bit closer toward, you know, moving out of my parents' garden, man. It just helps me get there a little bit faster. Oh, the iPhone X is fantastic, man. It's so good, so good. Brought my 5-star Medusa up to rank 4 days ago. Oh, bro, I bet you're loving that 5-star Medusa. Yeah, there's a part of me, like, if Sentry is, like, astoundingly bad, I'm gonna pass on Sentry and go for Medusa. But I don't think he's gonna be astoundingly bad. I have high expectations for Sentry, man. So we'll see what's up. 100K around the corner. It's coming, Luca. You know what? This is the problem, man. I have no idea what I want to do for my 100K subs. Like, there are so many videos in terms of, like, this month's content I gotta get done over the next week. Well, I gotta get, you know, I like doing the videos for everything, man. So, yeah, there's so much I got to do. 100K. I have no idea. I have no idea. One of the things that I'm trying to get sorted as well is I'm looking for, like, a really nice new camera to start doing some more elaborate Marvel Contest of Champions goofs and gaffs and skits, just to, like, general shitposting. Like, I need, you know, if I'm gonna shitpost, guys, I want my shitpost to be in high definition. So I'm looking out for something pretty nice, and also to help me start up my second channel. Which I've created it and everything, but at the moment, like, I got no time, like, in the next week or so to start putting content on that channel. So yeah, it's interesting, but I'm uploading so much, man. I'm uploading so much the last couple of days, so I think the second channel is going to be a nice place, because it gets to a point in the day where there's still, like, hours left, and I'm like, oh man, I really want to do stuff. That's when I can just whip out the camera, man. Whip out the camera and get a little bit weird. Make some meme, satire videos. Just piss about. That's what it's all about, man. Century update is good. How do you know it's good, man? It hasn't even landed yet. Unless you're from the future. In which case, man, do you know if I get 5-star blade? See, I ranked my 4-star Gwenpool, but I don't have enough ISO to get it to 440. Any advice on ISO farming? Oh, man, ISO farming is just like, do arena till you hate your life, man. Just get as many premium crystals as possible, because there's no good place to farm ISO apart from arena, because, you know, you've got a limited amount of energy. You need to allocate that to important daily quests and, you know, the monthly event quests. So you're not getting ISO there, man. You just gotta really just do arena till you hate your existence, and that's the way to solve your ISO problem. And what was it? Buy all the 4-star offers. That's pretty much it. But you get to a position with ISO, and it's mainly like via grinding arena, where you've got like all the 4-star champions in the game. So every 4-star you get is like 24 of those big 5k rocks, and it makes it so easy to you know, get in the longer term. But you do need to spend a lot of time just hating your existence and grinding arena. That's pretty much it, man. Pretty much it. You could admit that you're the CEO of Kabam. Oh, I'm 100% the CEO of Kabam, man. I thought this was already blindingly obvious. Wesley Snipes gets royalties every time we say Blade. Oh, man, he must be... if Wesley Snipes got royalties from the crystal sales, I'm telling you, man, he's big time balling right now. It's quadrupled his net worth. Thoughts on a 4-star Jane Foster? Aldo, dude, you need to go onto the channel, man. You need to check out the video we did yesterday, man. Jane Foster was the champion of the day yesterday. Bro, we were talking bare Jane Foster yesterday. So yeah, I'd look at that. Oh no, I tried to jump in just in time, but it wasn't enough, man. Gwenperion, strongest champion in the game, confirmed. Let's go with Dr. Voodoo, man. Do I think they will do another Hulkbuster? They might have like an updated version for the movie, but I imagine if they were to do some sort of Hulkbuster archetype character, that it would be very different from the piece of garbage that we have in the game at the moment. Or else, you know, they go to all the effort of making this Hulkbuster and nobody's going to buy it. So that would just be a very bad time for, you know, their business. Oh man, I'm so excited to see the Sentry animations tomorrow and his abilities. Oh, I'm so hyped, man. So hyped. The event's going to be lit. So lit. See him wrecked by Gwenperion. She's the most fierce champion in the game, you know? You can't blame me, man. I got tore through there. Right, that's the first quest done. Let's move on to trap number 3. It's all good, DR. Appreciate you turning up. Oh no, Commander Zander. Wow, dude, I like that your name rhymes, man. There's a little bit of lag here and there. It's something to do with like YouTube servers and not my end at all. Because I've run tests, my internet is fine, like it's completely fine when I go to Twitch, but on YouTube just randomly drops frames here and there. Lags for a little bit. But yeah, I do apologize for that. If there was anything I could do about it, I would. But unfortunately, I'm not a YouTube server engineer. So there's not too much I can do there. They still make a bunch of characters and tons of cash. That's it, man. That's what they do. It's the whole business model, man. Make a new character, sell the character, keep the game moving. Do you remember what the mysterious item was last time? I mean, there are a total of 4 mystery items in this calendar, and I don't believe we've ever had any month where we've had 4 of them, so I'm not too sure. I think, though, a really good point somebody made that I read in one of the comments was that in the mail that they sent out about the calendar, there's some 5-star shards, so there might be some 5-star shards in one of the mystery gifts. Granted, it could be like the final, you know, final mystery gift, and it could be like 50 of them, but I don't know, I reckon they'll be moderately generous. We'll see what's up. Do I need to buy Stony Mastery cores with units, or can I get them with events or something? They very rarely come around as event rewards. They have been in the past a couple of times, but not since Rocket's Scrapyard event. But yeah, you, like, a good thing, well, a good thing to do, like, last week was to, like, gift swap them with Alliance members so that you could get the additional benefit of the gifting rewards as well. But... yeah, you either have to buy them with units or wait until like a sale comes around. Again, sales, offers, events, like they're just all up in the air. They could happen at any time. But, you know, if you want to play very, very efficiently, if you're free to play limited budget, you kind of want to wait for something before you take your masteries up, unless it's, you know, the foundation essential masteries you need. That's going to give you a little bit more bang for your buck. Okay, Hayden, that's cool, man. Looking forward to it. Should I awaken my bolt cars? Yes, Anna, awaken those bolt cars and take them all the way up to rank 4. And then, you know, cut some bolts. That's pretty much it. What about Mephisto? I got him in the Summoner's Choice Crystal. I was wondering how good he is. He's not really that great to play. If you want to play him, it's just about spamming the special one, really. He's good for fighting. He's alright for fighting Iceman, and, it's a very long matchup if you're flying Iceman, because Iceman's Incinerate immune, and a lot of Mephisto's damage comes from Incineration abilities. Well, see, he's not really that great for anything playing him, but he's a good Alliance War defender. He's alright. If you want to play him, if you can Incinerate the opponent, it's spam the special one. It's the best damage rotation there. Special one. It's pretty satisfying to fire off on Mephisto. What's that? How do I feel that almost every MCOC YouTuber has a 5-star blade and I don't? Well, I feel like, you know, the luck eventually evens out, and I've got a lot of really good champions, so I'm not too miffed at all. Like, amongst all the top YouTubers, we've all kind of, like, got god tiers that, like, other people haven't. So, yeah, it all averages out eventually, dude. But we're in a good position for Blade. Like, you know, we got 145k shards, like a really, really big stack of them. So that puts us in a great position for Blade. Got a ton of Awakening Gems. I got 2 generic ones, 3 Cosmic, 1 Skill, 2 Science as a 5-star. So really, in terms of, like, future champions, like, we're in a very, very good position for expanding our roster aggressively. When these new God tier champions come out, we can just pimp them out like that. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good time, man. My reaction if I got a 6-star Luke Cage. I mean, you're going to have to watch the 6-star Crystal openings to find out. I don't even know if he's gonna be there. Celebrate 100k. What about a low run with Spider-Gwen and Dexterity turned off? I mean, Dexterity turned off doesn't sound like a huge amount of fun. And also the Spider-Gwen, considering I don't have a rank 4. If I was a 5-star rank 4, yeah, sure, I'd do it. But a 5-star 550, like, the enrage time is, like, just gonna kill me constantly. Just not going to be very fun at all, or very interesting to watch. It's going to be like, oh, let's fight for 3 minutes. Enrage, we're dead. Just have to spend a lot of revives to really accomplish nothing. So yeah, I don't know. If I had a rank 4, I'd happily do it. Happily do it. But unfortunately, we don't. Who do I think would be a good Void counter, other than the obvious Universal counter? I'm going to have to see exactly how his debuff ability functions, but I think it's mainly going to be Taskmaster. Maybe a character like Wolverine with Regeneration might be able to sparse as well. But I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure yet when it comes to Void and how that character is going to work. But I'm interested, man. I feel like Void's just going to be a massive pain in the ass, though. I feel like the fact that they've given us Blade in the login calendar hints toward Void being the worst character you could ever fight. But I don't know. We'll see what's up, man. We'll see what's up. Am I going for 5-star Sentry? Potentially on the free-to-play account. We'll have to see, man. Is that the one that was, like, in Arena on the very first day? Like, they accidentally put, like, I think it was Void in Arena on the very first day. I've seen that one, if that's what you're on about. And it was cool. It didn't really tell us a huge amount about the character. You can't really see you know, his ability showcased very well in that. And I think it might have been before his animations were finalized, because it looked like he was moving very much like Starknard's Spider-Man. So yeah, I'm not really too sure exactly what was going on there. Right, we've got Night Carnage. We'll go ahead. We'll play with Starknard's Spider-Man on this one. Just get that wombo combo off. Oh no! Right, let's fire this down. Should be able to get that. Throw in a heavy attack as well. Why not? I love throwing out a cheeky heavy attack on Stock and on Spider-Man. It's such a guilty pleasure to do, but it's just such a fantastic piece of utility, especially combined with either parry or the special one stun. So yeah, man, I'm a big fan of that. What is it? 45% power drain. Is it once every 25 seconds? It's not too bad, man. Not too bad. I think there are a couple of changes that could be made to Star-Lord to allow him to somewhat rival Stark Spidey a little bit more. I'd love if you could, you know, you started on Star-Lord with like a random element on the gun. One of the 4 elements that, you know, you fire off with the special 2, but then you had the ability to like dash back or perform some sort of action that would change what you get. So, you know, in certain matchups, let's say, you know, you got to fight like a Hood or a Dormammu and you need the power drain, you just, you know, dash back, change it to the power drain element. Or maybe if you just want max damage, you can go for the shock. Maybe if you're fighting a Wolverine, you want the heal block off. Like, I feel like that would add a little bit more strategy and fun to Star-Lord instead of him being a little bit more random. I don't think any of that would, you know, make him too overpowered. How does 5-star Rogue? Pretty good, man. I'm a big fan of Rogue. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what happens to Void, but it's been a while since I've checked out his early awakened abilities. I might have a recap over the document before, a few hours before the patch drops tomorrow, just to, you know, roughly get a rough idea of what I'm expecting. But I remember, like, Void was just seemed like the worst defender, and Sentry seemed like a really, really awesome attacker. So yeah, I need to recap the abilities and just, you know, see exactly what comes true when the patch drops tomorrow. How do I use my Morningstar lifesteal? You need to get 5 souls, bro, and then you just hit stuff. Hit stuff. That's pretty much it. I've seen some really interesting stuff in Labyrinth of Legends of Morningstar. Just people, you know, dying over and over again. Just capturing a soul, dying, capturing a soul, dying until they get to 5. And then going like absolutely ham, doing a Labyrinth run. And Morningstar, I think she's actually a really, really good option for Labyrinth of Legends overall. I've seen like a rank 5-5-star Morningstar that and put in crazy work against Maestro. But, you know, she has really, really decent regeneration that scales very well with, like, boosts and stuff. So you'd use the Suicide Masteries if you wanted. So, yeah, some cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. But I think there are ways to set up, like, a good Labyrinth run with Morningstar. And especially some matchups, man. Like, Old Man Logan, Venom, Civil Warrior. You're going to be decimating with that special, too. It's going to be the best time, mate. Hey, what is up, Tim? How's it going, man? Bro, I haven't tried the new Hearthstone update yet, man. I've been trying to find time. But, yeah, I want to get on it soon, man. I've seen some very, very cool stuff over, what is it, just Reddit and YouTube from some Hearthstone YouTubers. But I just haven't really had the chance to sit down and have a look at all the new cards and open my packs, man. So, yeah, I'd like to sometime, man. Can we expect to see Spider-Man 2099 in the foreseeable future? I would say it's much more likely that you'll get a Spider-Man, like, Infinity War version, or, like, Iron Spider, or whatever they, you know, decide to call him in the game, than a Spider-Man 2099. I would say maybe next year, next year, 2019, might be possible. But I don't really see them going for, like, 3 Spider-Man characters in the space of, like, a year and a bit. I think 2 seems like enough. But I don't know, they might do more. They love their Spider-Man, and to be honest, the community does love their Spider-Man as well, so who knows what we'll see. Alright, there we go. It's 5-star Yondu, good. Yeah, pretty damn good, man. Alright, like Yondu. We're going to do a champion of the day fairly shortly on Yondu. To highlight some of his uses and cool stuff you can do with the character. See, I have a question for you. Do you just play the game for gameplay, or do you play the game because you're a Marvel fan, or both? Dude, I'm both, man. I've been a huge Marvel fan ever since I was a kid. Mainly in terms of, like, because there are so many, like, different, you know, tiers of Marvel fan. There are people that, like, read all of the comics and stuff, and I never really had access to the comics when I was a kid. Like, I used to watch, like, Spider-Man, like, all of the time on the Disney Channel, like, the cartoon one. And I grew up, like, with all, you know, watching all the Marvel movies and stuff, like Tobey Maguire. Like, I was just so into it. Like, all my toys, man, and, like, Lego sets. I have Spider-Man Lego is the best time. So, yeah, I've grown up with a lot of Marvel, man. Like, Marvel's been a really, really big part of my life. And now it's, well, kind of tied into, you know, my full-time YouTube career. That's not too bad, man. Not too bad. What I think of Taskmaster? He's alright, man. He's, I classify Taskmaster as, like, better Captain America. It's like Captain America with ability accuracy reduction. He's pretty ace, man. Pretty ace. But he has, you know, quite a... If you want to play Taskmaster well, you need to spend quite a bit of time playing the character. Can I do a champion spotlight on Dormammu? I will be doing a champion of the day video on Dormammu. We aim to cover every character, but I think Dormammu is one of the ones that I'm very keen to... There are a lot of Mystic characters that I'm very keen to do. I want to do one on Hood as well. I think Dormammu is a character that needs to be talked about a little bit more, because he has some very interesting stuff you can do playing the character. Do I have any goals for 2018? Oh man, it's just, you know, like, try and get a little bit lucky in this Clown Fiesta, just work hard, see how big we can build the YouTube channel, move out of my parents' garden. That's pretty much it, man. See what we're, yeah, where we're going, man. My favorite upcoming champion, Sentry and Void don't count. Oh, I'm excited for Gladiator, Hulk, or Sabretooth. I think those are the two that have piqued my interest the most. But again, like, what's gonna pique my interest even more is when I see some early abilities, man. How it is full signature ability when due, because I have him at rank 3 and is my second best champion. I want to know if I ever get a Cosmic Awakening gem, should I use it on him or save it? I mean, 4's awakened ability, you don't really want to play 4 if he's not awakened, because he sucks to play unawakened. Like, a lot of his damage comes from his awakened ability and armor break. So yeah, that's quite important to the character, but overall, in terms of a Cosmic Awakening gem, there are better characters to use it on, like Hyperion, Medusa. I would say are two substantially better options in comparison to the OG4. Hey, what's up, Matthias? Dude, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Can we have some crazy hype in chat? For your boy Matthias, who just started the year with his very first 550 Drax. I love Drax, man. He's such a fun character to play. And very, very useful for the odd and occasional stuff where you need to just, like, lay in the hits. Like, very good for fighting, like, Mordos and Quakes, for countering that evade. But yeah, just massive, massive shout out, Matthias. Thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Let's get you up there, man. $10 blubberiest whale of the day. Move it over to the middle. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad at all. My New Year's resolution was to quit this game, but I still like watching your videos, see it. No, fair play, man. Like, I know some people, like, you know, I have kind of a very healthy balance between my social life, work, and Marvel Contest of Champions, but I know some people who, you know, they can't seem to, you get a little bit too hooked on it, and I think if you're at that situation, it's very good to be honest with yourself. And just be like, okay, like this, you know, I want to, like, get ahead in, like, education or my job and stuff, and I can understand it's a very time-consuming game, and not everybody has the capacity to play it, because it is like, playing MCOC, man, it's like a second full-time job. It's very, very hard on. There's a lot to do. But, you know, I'd say, if you just want a little bit of the action, just play very, very casually, man. I think there's still a lot to be enjoyed in Marvel Contest of Champions, just playing the game casually. But then again... Seems like if Sentry on main account, if he's as good as Blade, yeah, if he is as good, if I classify him as better than Blade, then yeah. But, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'll go for him on the free-to-play account, though. But I'd rather, unless he's, like, crazy game-changing, then we're probably still going to be safe for Blade, because Blade won't come around back again as a featured champion. But Sentry, he'll be around again, man. He'll be around again. Do I play Overwatch? Unfortunately not. I played for a little bit. I think it's a super cool game. I really like Overwatch. I just wish I had a little bit more time to play it, man. And yeah, if I was to play Overwatch, man, I need to get good. It would take me way too long. Hey, what is up, Adam? Thank you very much for the super chat, my guy. Would Nebula be a decent option for Act 5 Ultron? You know what? I've seen some Nebula kills, man. Because people are always talking about Nebula. The Nebula kills of Ultron seem so clunky. They just don't seem fun at all. And I just haven't been very impressed. So I would personally go for an Angela. I think I watched one this morning of like a rank 4 5-star Nebula. And I think it was more hits than my 550 Angela. So you know, if I were you, man, personally, I'd use Angela over Nebula because she just seems a little bit clunky to play in that fight. But hey, that's just my personal opinion. I'm not like much of a hardcore Nebula player. I really don't like the play style of, like, you know, charging via holding block. I find that really, really clunky, very, very annoying. But I know there are some people that do, you know, and I respect that. Should I awaken 4-star Kang? No, man. His awakened ability is practically useless. Oh, thank you very much, Jay. I'm glad you enjoyed the video on Rules of Survival. It's more of a live stream, man. We just chilling that night. It's a really good time. I really enjoyed playing it. Me and my girlfriend, we were playing a little bit of Rules and Survival duo last night. But I'm terrible at it, man. I'm so bad. I think she's a little bit better than I am. I got great at MCSC, I can get great at Overwatch. maybe one day, man. Maybe one day. Yo, what is up, my boy Tony? Dude, it's a pleasure to see you in stream today. Thank you very much for the New Year's greetings, my friend. Hope you had a fantastic New Year. Yeah, I know, Zaki. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it, man. It seems to be YouTube's end and not mine. It's so annoying, bro. Dude, I think the Soul Stone is going to appear in the Black Panther movie. Yeah, of course, man. Of course it is. Everyone knows that, man. We'll see what's up. Yo, it's all good to gaming. Hope you're doing well. Yo, Atriex, were you the person that put the data mining guide up on Reddit today? I think that was you. It's cool, man. It's a really nice guide. I really liked it. Might give it a go myself sometime, my friend. Evolve has been added to the game, and it's a new term. What? Evolve? Interesting. Okay, did I have auto fight on there, or did I just... What? Did I have auto fight enabled? Did my Iceman really just take 22 hits and dish out 1? What a absolute muppet. Oh my, I got screwed over there. My auto fight, mate. Oh no. Who hired London Town to auto fight for me? Can't be dealing with that, man. Right, let's get on the ball. Let's get this Night Carnage down. There we go. Let's wait for the evade. We got an evade. I'm gonna throw this out, please. Yes, awesome. Fire that off. Is it gonna be enough? Not quite. Not too bad, boys. Not too bad. Whew, we got him down eventually. Have I noticed gameplay much different in Act 5? Responsiveness seems to be much worse. Not really. I think Act 5 it's kind of between this, like, Act 4 and Labyrinth AI in terms of its aggressiveness. It's not too bad to deal with. I didn't have a huge amount of problems, if I'm honest. I don't remember having a huge amount of problems. So there's no update patch for this month? Yeah, there probably is, man. It's landing tomorrow, I would assume. Just keep an eye out, my friend. Keep an eye out. 2,000 subs to go to 1 million, bro. I'm not 1 million, man. 100k, I believe, is what you're referring to. And I know it's crazy, man. We're so close. It's only like 1,600, 1,700. Oh, it's come around so fast, man. I'm not prepared for 100k. I ain't got anything planned at the moment. When I saw Nightcrawler, yeah, I thought it was Wolverine and Carnage. To be honest, Nightcrawler and Carnage is still pretty cool, man. Still pretty cool. But having the claws on Carnage, that would have been pretty badass, man. Pretty badass. See, I ranked 5 my Iceman. I couldn't wait for Blade. That's not a bad option, man. Like, it's a 5-star Iceman. Very, very diverse champion. Has a ton of different uses. And, you know, you're gonna get the T5 basics eventually to get up Blade as well if you know, get him in the Crystal in February. So yeah, man, I can see your line of thinking there. I'm way too obsessed with Blade, man. Way too obsessed. Will 100% act to 100k? Maybe. A little bit of a celebration stream. Rocking completion event for my alliance. You know it, man. Putting in work, son. Yeah, the update actually usually arrives, what is it, about like 45 minutes to an hour before it, but sometimes it's a little bit late, and if it's late, it's a bad time. Sometimes it's like 2 hours late. It's only been 2 hours late, I think about 2-3 times, but it's happened before. So hopefully it ain't too bad, man. You're talking about parries and evades not working in other content. No, I didn't really have a problem, man. Like, I had a lot of really great fights, especially in Act 5.4. So, yeah, I can't say I experienced that issue personally, my friends. But I know that performance in general varies from device to device. If you are, like, my girlfriend, she plays MCOC on an iPhone 6S. And it's, like, it's so laggy, man. It's really, like, it's dropping frames, like, left, right, and center. So I can see on older devices how, you know, it can really mess up your gameplay. Is Blade 5-star good unduped? Yeah, man. Decent, is really good unduped. Got to just best champion in game awakened. Oh, pardon me. I almost fell over there. Oh, no. Okay, right. We didn't trip over the wrong wires there. Stuck in Hotel MODOK Chapter 3, not too sure I'm going to make it. You can do it for it. I mean, those last 2 chapters, man, they're a pain in the ass. But, you can get it done, man. Just got to have a lot of practice to fight that Iceman. I still haven't done Chapter 3 on my free-to-play account. I'm going to rush to do it tomorrow. We'll see what's up, man. Is that collected disc track still scheduled for release, or is it too savage? I haven't really finished off, man. It's not really like a level where I feel like it's good enough to, like, you know, make a big fuss about and release. And you know, it's a bit dated now. I wish there was something, you know, relevant that was I could just shitpost about, man. There might be next month. There might be. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Stuff is always popping about. How do I feel about Yeet pulling Blade for the featured GM crystal? Dude is so freaking lucky, man. Definitely owns Kabam. 100% confirmed. And I heard him say on a stream last night that he doesn't consider himself lucky, bro. Man got like the 4-star Blade off his featured crystals. Like the, you know, the pack of 5, man. He got the 4-star Blade off that, pulling the 5-star Blade. And dude's going, I'm not that lucky. I don't have that Seat and Legacy luck. I mean, nobody has that Legacy luck apart from Legacy, man. He's so lucky. But my streak recently, I don't know, it's not been great. Over the last, like, month and a bit, it's been pretty awful. But before that, at the start of the year, we had some insane luck, man. It's, you know, you can relive via the compilation that we uploaded on New Year's Eve. If you want to see all of the memes and the highlights and the crystal openings and all of the random goofs and gaffs. That stuff is up there, but yeah, man, he got so freaking lucky pulling that 5-star Blade. But I don't know, we might open a lot of Blade, what is it, Sentry and MODOK crystals coming up, probably Thursday on the main account, so I'm looking forward to that, man. Is 228 on featured? What? 228 on featured? Okay, I can sympathize with that, man. Oh, damn, I didn't know you're 228 on featured, man. Who you been missing out on? Yo, bro, what's up, my man? Because I remember, I swear, like, one of the first, you've got, are the only featured champions you've ever got from the 5-star, Nightcrawler and Loki then? Because I remember you pulling the Nightcrawler, I remember you pulling the Loki. I don't remember too many featured openings after that. Like, I've seen I think a couple dashed about in between. Did you go for Archangel as well, I think? Oh, man. Been watching so many featured crystal openings this year. I didn't know you were 2 for 28, though, bro. Oh, that's bad. It always worries me when I see stats like that, man. Because I'm concerned for my Blade opening. You know, I'm sitting on the stack of 145k at the moment. I'm thinking, oh, that's enough. And then I see, like, 228 or, like, 0 for 16. And I'm like, oh, man, is it really going to be enough? See what's up. But yeah, dude, huge congrats on that 5-star Blade, man. I'm so jelly. I'm so jelly. Getting some crazy luck with those feature. I just have not had, like, great luck with it's really stupid because whenever I, like, don't spend money on the game, I tend to get quite lucky, but whenever I spend money on the game, I just get shat on, man. Just get absolutely shat on whenever I whale out. For MODOK and Alliance want a bleed node, not fun. I think MODOK is just the ultimate, well, MODOK and Dormammu, man, on bleed and poison nodes. Oh, they're the worst. Absolute worst. Oh, man. He went for 9 at Stark. What? I didn't know about that Stark opening, man. Nah, dude, I gotta watch that. That sounds like an anonymous 2K opening. Were you yelling like, I deserve a Stark Spidey at the end? I would have been yelling, I deserve a Stark Spidey at the end. 9 crystals, bro. Oh, man. I can't believe that. How about rank up Luke Cage or Colossus? Oh, man, maybe. We might take that 5-star Colossus all the way up to rank 3. For the memes, man. For the memes. Not too sure. We'll see, man. We'll see. Any idea when Kabam is going to release those drop rates? I would imagine they've probably... like thinking about like the release schedule of Marvel Contest of Champions, because they load up a patch like 2 weeks because it has to go through the App Store review process, and it was like about that time that the drop rates got announced. I don't believe it's going to be this month, but I think like next month onward they've probably like haggled it with their legal team, because I imagine like Marvel Contest of Champions have a very, very good relationship with Apple, considering they make them a fuck ton of money. So they've probably given them like, I don't know, a set period of time to abide by the rules. And I have no idea what that period of time is. But we're probably gonna... we're definitely gonna see it at some point this year, but it's whether or not we're gonna see this month, next month, maybe in a few months' time. Because they could have made the argument that, you know, it requires, to, you know, essentially show the drop rates and stuff. I do imagine it requires a bit of additional work and code. So they might have said, like, oh, we need 3 months or 6 months to abide by it. I would assume. Went 4 crystals, then 2 in streams, then did 3-4 lab paths in 2 days and went 0-3 again. Bro, it's horrible, my man. I can't believe that. Dude, what did you get? What were some of the misses, man? I need to check it out, man. Seen as Guillotine a good option for rank 4 unduped as my second rank 4. As a 5-star or 4-star? As a 5-star, I wouldn't be very inclined to rank her up. As a 4-star, like, she'll get you places if you're progressing there. When Void comes out, I'm spending my 5-star shards. I've been saving so much. I wouldn't... Void looks like he's going to be a bit of a defender. And, you know, my general advice is I don't really recommend going for champions that rely on more defenders. But again, we don't know exactly what the character's like yet. I think if you're going to go for one of the two, just from the early abilities, it looks like Sentry is the guy to go for. But yeah, I hate the idea of, like, you know, spending all my shards, all my resources, and awakening gems, and precious 5-star rank up materials for a champion that I'm never going to play. It's just going to sit on Alliance War Defense all the time. What's the fun in that, man? Sucks. So yeah, but that's just my personal policy. But I think it's a good one to abide by. Like, at the end of the day, man, you want to play the stuff you can enjoy. And also, like, when you look at the wider picture of the game, like, how much of the game is Alliance War Defense? It's a very, very small amount of the game. Like, it's better to build a strong attack and have an okay defense, or a pretty good defense of, like, 550 champions, or rank 3, so that's pretty damn good. Oh, man, has this just stopped working? All sorts of issues this evening, right? Let's see, flick it a little bit. Does it come back on? There we go. Flicking it, definitely works. Yo, what is up, my boy Joey Melu? Dude, thank you so much for a crack at 2017, my guy. Dude, I appreciate you letting me stay with you in California for 2 weeks, man. That was like the sickest time. Dude, it was honestly the best, man. Big up, my boy Joey Melu, for accommodating me on my trip to California earlier this year. Well, earlier last year, should I say. I pull Blade early and have a large stash left while I save for Sabretooth. I'm gonna save for, like, a character that I'm like, okay, this character changes the game. Like, I need this character. That's what I'm on the lookout for, man. Just nothing but the best of the best, though, on my main account. But on my free-to-play account, I'm very inclined to go for any champion that looks quite good and is really, really fun to play. So we're probably going to go for Sentry, probably going to go for Gladiator Hulk. So yeah, I like that I have 2 accounts where I can do, like, 2 different things on. It's super fun, man. Aiming to 100% the Labyrinth of Legends now. I have stock Spider-Man at rank 5. Did one run months ago. I know skill makes it vary, but what unit total should I aim for, in my opinion? I think with a 5-star Stark Spidey, again, it really depends. But it's anywhere between... I take it path by path, Brad. That's the way that I do it, and most paths are kind of between, like the really long paths and the difficult ones. You'll probably want to budget about, like, you know, 10,000 to 12,000 units. The average path with a Stark Spidey is probably going to cost you about 3,000 to 5,000, but I'd always have, before starting any path, at least 10,000 units, or, you know, the ability to buy more units if needed. But it's very expensive to do 100% lol, but it feels great when you get it done, man. Just out the way, got those dank rank up materials and all the shards and stuff. So yeah, it's not too bad. How good is Blade's regeneration? Pretty damn good, man. Rank 4 to my 5-star motto for Alliance War Defense and Prestige. I mean, it's fair play, man. Like, each to their own. If you got the spare resources to do it. But I just, you know, I don't like ranking characters for Prestige or Alliance War Defense. I like playing the ones that I think are the best to play and building the sickest teams. But, you know, I appreciate, man. Everyone has their different way of playing and building up their rosters. It's cool, man. It's cool. Alright, let's actually try and play alright here with Archangel. Can I bleed Frank Strange? Oh yeah, he can be bled, so he can be killed. Oh, I thought we'd stunned him. Right, this is just going to be KO. Game over right here. Not too bad, lads. Not too bad. Lot was fun. 68 units and a killer stash. Yeah, I mean, also with Labyrinth, as Cameron, you know, is just kind of brought to the forefront of attention, you might not want to rush into it if you want, like, a much cheaper one and wait for, like, some really, really good value offer to come up. Because there have been some really nice bundles over the last couple of months, like the bundle that Brian Grant scooped up a ton of to get his Labyrinth done. That was very, very smart moves, especially as a free-to-play player. So yeah, you know, you can wait for these insane high-value bundles, and they can provide, like, some really additional, you know, value and cut the cost in half. Which, when we're talking something Labyrinth of Legends, that can really make a difference. Well, not only cut the cost in half, but also give you a much easier time if you're getting a really good value bundle, and it's like 60% revives. That can be, you know, incredibly useful for something like a Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. You know, kind of, you know, you want to start the fight above 50% for all the additional crit and stuff. Can I do Gwenpool's tomorrow's champion of the day? So, the answer to that is unfortunately no, because Gwenpool is, she's a very, like, commonly played character, and with champion of the day, like, the goal initially, we'll get around to doing one on Gwenpool, but the goal initially is to explore a lot of the characters that don't really get talked about too much. So I've got a big list of characters that I feel, you know, don't really have much conversation going around them, that we're going to tackle in the first month, and then the second month we're going to tackle, you know, some other characters that I feel are lesser talked about, and then as we get toward the end of the series, I don't know, we might throw in some god tiers here and there occasionally, but I think the main point of the series is to highlight, you know, champions that don't really see a lot of play. Right, let's have a look. Scala versus Voodoo to rank 5. It's up to you, man. Depends how good you are at playing Voodoo. I'd say if you're like a low to mid-tier skilled player, I would go for the Scarlet Witch. If you are a super sick beast at this game and you are very confident in doing a variety of different combos, then go for Voodoo. But I think, you know, to really benefit from Voodoo quite a lot, you need to count your combos and be quite savvy at playing him. Is there going to be a special quest like Goblin this month? I wouldn't expect a huge amount from January. Maybe February we might see like an additional bonus one. Something related into maybe the Black Panther movie. But we'll keep an eye out, man. Yo, what is up, Moto? Thank you very much, man. Dude, I appreciate the super chat. Big up, ladies and gentlemen. Can we show some mad love to Frit Moto in chat? Frit, thank you so much. I massively appreciate that. See, which should I finish first? 100% Act 5.2 or Act 5.3? I think 5.2 is maybe a little bit... I think 5.3 is better, more rewarding to do 100% first. Yeah, 5.2 doesn't really have like a strong inclination to do it. I'd say 5.3 overall is a bit more annoying to do 100%. They both kind of suck to 100% though. But yeah, I'd maybe go 5.3 first for that, the 5-star, you know, Class Awakening gem, and see which character you get, because you could tie that in quite nicely to like a future champion that might come out that, you know, needs awakening. That you might want to go for us, a 5-star featured. Do I think there needs to be changed to the arena system to make it less time consuming? I think the arena system, you know, as a player, I'd like it to be less time consuming, but simultaneously, what's the counter argument here? I can see why arena is the way that arena is. Arena is meant to be time consuming and a slog and boring, because arena is the alternative to spending money on the game. Like if you don't want to buy stuff, you can grind stuff infinitely in arena, and that's the whole purpose of the arena system. So they want to make it a grind, they want to make it a slog, so that when good value offers come out, when they present you like a couple of 4-star champions for like 20 quid or something, you're like, oh, well, this is X amount of hours grinding arena that I miss out on. So yeah, while as a player, I would like to see, like, you know, all of the arena rewards in my mailbox, just when I log in every day. I can understand the need for their business model to have a system like arena that is very tedious and boring, but provides a way for free-to-play players to get, you know, resources if they just want to play and grind the game, if that makes sense. There we go. Is Dr. Octopus good? Yeah, man, he's sick. Very nice, what is it, infinite power lock potential, heal block potential. Seeing Blade comes to the 5-star crystal on my birthday. Is it a sign? I don't know, man. It sounds like a sign to me, if there ever was a sign. Save for Blade, man. Save for Blade. Oh, Joey, I love that, man. I love the idea of them having, like, featured 4-star crystals that allow you to get, you know, when a champion, for example, like Medusa, comes around into what is it, the 4-star crystals. I'd love if for a week they ran like a featured Medusa crystal, which gave you a 25% chance to pull Medusa. And maybe it was like 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 4-star shards. So, you know, people could get a significantly boosted chance of getting the exact 4-star champion that they want. And, you know, it would work in a similar way to the 5-star one. So, yeah, I think that would be, I guess, a fair and interesting way of doing it. Help lower arena cutoffs a little bit more, so that would be nice. Seen use your buddy Luke Cage. Oh no, gosh, I don't want to be here all evening, Jade. See, when will I finish Act 2? I don't know, man. Maybe when I have 100k subs, maybe when we have 1 million, we might. No, I'm probably never gonna have 1 million, man. But 100k, we might do Act 2, man. It might come up at some point. So, you know, who's the best power control champion in the game? It really varies circumstance to circumstance, but I'd say overall, it's probably Magic is the most reliable, really. Just special 2 spam, win the video game. You got power lock, power drain, getting a huge chunk of power back, fueling that with Mystic Dispersion. Like, Magic's just a sick power control beast, really. It makes a lot of fights very, very easy. But I also really like, who do I like? Hawkeye, Rogue, Dr. Octopus, Dr. Voodoo as power control champions as well. Oh, thank you very much, Ark. I appreciate the kind words, man. I stopped playing Transformers Forged to Fight a very long time ago, my friend. A very long time ago. Oh, mate, MODOK's a pain in the ass to fight Master. Dude, I feel your pain there. I feel your pain. So, you know, I don't have much time to complete and explore story as well as Alliance War and Alliance Quest, but if I could, I have better champions anyway to get shards and crystal catalyst quicker for players like me. I mean, I have no idea exactly what your circumstance is. It's all about, you know, maximizing the amount you're pushing in the monthly event quest. I think that's one of the biggest overall things, is push as far as you can in the monthly event quest, because those are so insanely rewarding. Aside from that, Alliance stuff, as much arena grinding as possible. But as you said, dude, you don't have much time. I don't know what I can recommend for you. Don't really know your time budget, dude. Hey, what's up, Gilvan? Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Big up. Right, let me just pop off this Mephisto. I say pop off way too much, man. It's become standard vocabulary right now. Right, Seed, who should I take the rank for? Is this... Oh, this is a 5-star, right? You got Taskmaster, Phoenix, Black Panther, Guillotine, or Captain Marvel. I would say out of all of those, providing Taskmaster is awakened, he is your best option. By quite a bit, I would say. Yeah, I would prefer Taskmaster. I mean, Taskmaster doesn't have the damage, but he could be very, very valuable for Alliance War, very good at killing a lot of Mystic champions. I think there's maybe an argument to be made for, like, Captain Marvel if you wanted to do something like Labyrinth of Legends, you know, initial clear, could be better. So I'd definitely take the Captain Marvel over the Black Panther if Labyrinth is the thing you want to rank 4 champion for. I think, generally speaking, if it was me, I would go for the Taskmaster unless I needed to do Labyrinth, in which case I would do Captain Marvel to rank 4. Got a 5-star Doc Ock. Is he good? Yeah, man, Doc Ock's pretty good. Some nice damage, infinite power lock, heal block. Pretty decent, man. Are the 5-star Awakening gem offers coming? I don't know, man. I reckon we'll see a few this year, but they've been very sporadic. We've only seen them on July 4th and, what is it, Cyber Monday. The July 4th deal, I think, is still the best deal I've seen so far. I didn't mind the Christmas Day deals too much. I know some people already didn't like them. But I think, you know, when you factored in, like, if you played the gifting event, very, very smart, and you brought the deals on Christmas Day, and then you used, you know, the units via that to get all the stuff by the gifting event, and you got all the milestone rewards, and then you got the rank rewards, which were, like, you know, half a 5-star crystal. Like, there was a lot of value to be found overall, you know, if you incorporate the wider picture of Christmas gifting. So yeah, I know some people that absolutely rinsed that, got some fantastic value. Like, even on my free-to-play account, man, putting quite a bit of work in the gifting event, just trading Stony Mastery cores to pimp out my initial core setup on that account. And yeah, we got like half the 5-star crystal if you missed the video earlier. Let's put us on 30k shards per century, man. It's a proper good time. See, I'm debating on rank 4ing my 5-star Kang. I would not, man. Like, Kang is just not a very good character at all. He's a trophy champion. He's super novelty to have, but you don't want to rank 4 him. Like, trust, man, his damage output is just not very great at all. And he doesn't have very, very strong utility in comparison to what a lot of God tier and demigod tier champions can bring to the table. So yeah, man, that'd be my advice. I know it might seem tempting, but I really wouldn't if I were you. But again, it's up to you, man. If you want to take Kang up to rank 4, it's your decision, but I would strongly advise against it. Alright, there we go. Voodoo Skull. We got one more Voodoo Skull, and then my voice is going, man. Oh, I've had like an hour and 20 minutes of just jabbering on, talking so much crap all day. So we'll do one more run, and then I'm going to stop the live stream for this evening. And then I might do one stream tomorrow where we just finish off the final 2 chapters just for a little bit, get warmed up, see if we can find a way to solve some of these issues on YouTube with the frames dropping, man. Because, yeah, I do apologize that the stream has been a little bit laggy this evening, but it's a very odd type of lag as well. See, where's my Pepsi, man? My Pepsi's empty, son. But I'm proper in the mood for a good cup of tea, man. Good cup of tea. Like, after I finish the stream, I'm gonna go inside, stick the kettle on, get a couple of biscuits, mate. Oh, it's gonna be a good time. Man, do I ever shut up? Never, man. Just constantly talking crap all day, every day, Tony. That's how we do over at the Seaman of Legends YouTube channel. Tips of Punisher Cutoff. I don't reckon the Punisher Cutoff is going to be that bad at all. I would be surprised if he went over 3 million, like in the current state of Arena. Maybe like 2, I reckon 2.5 might be enough. I reckon if you go 3 million, you've probably got Punisher. But it's tough to say exactly, because the cutoffs, they've been bouncing around so much recently. But Punisher 2099, I'm interested to see where the cutoff lands for that dude. I'm probably going to go for him in, I assume, the 2nd round. Seen you use a coaster, bro. Son, I got a coaster right here, man. I got a coaster on my Pepsi. You be proud of me, Joey. Dude, I'm getting all domesticated with those coasters. Magic or Voodoo to rank 550. It's a little bit of a personal preference. I'd say if you're a super sick player, I'd be inclined to go Voodoo first. But if you... There's a lot of benefit to Voodoo and there's a lot of benefit to Magic. Magic overall is much, much easier to play, though, to an effective level. It depends how good you are. If it's your first 550, I'd probably go with Magic over the Voodoo. She's easy game, easy life, but I love Voodoo, man. Voodoo he's my boy, my guy. Putting in some heavy work as a 5-star, man. We had some really, really good highlights in Act 5, Chapter 4 with my 5-star Voodoo. It's great for the War Machines, man. So good. But then again, there are a lot of matchups and fights where Magic just great to have. Who's better out of me, Brian, Laggy, and Atromix? Oh gosh, it depends on the fight in the day, really. I don't know. We're all... I reckon Legacy's probably... Under the right circumstance, I would say Legacy's probably like, probably up the top. And I feel like I'm quite down the turnpole. But hey, I feel like I'm definitely #1 when it comes to talking shit while I'm playing the game. I feel like I chat so much shit in comparison to everyone else. Well, I can't shut up half the time, mate. I'm always spouting out stuff. So yeah, definitely #1 shit talker, worldwide confirmed. Constantly reeling off, man. It's the best place to farm ISO. Not really any maps, dude. It's just do arena, get as many crystals as you can, duplicate as many champions, get the ISO from those. You get to a point where you're duping a lot of 3 and 4 stars, and then it really starts ranking up. But yeah, it's an initial grind, man. Big grind. There isn't like a really good map to farm ISO on because energy is very, very precious. Oh, that's it. You know the motto, man. Money, cash, milk the whales. Should awaken my 4-star 4 or X23? Neither of the characters, Carson. We've got a video guide on the channel called Best Characters to Awaken. I'd have a look at that. Just because we got it clearly laid out on a spreadsheet. But yeah, definitely would not awaken either of those two characters with a generic gem. Much, much better options overall to use it on. Is it just me, or is it harder to farm 20% revives? I mean, you get them, what is it, via solo events and very randomly. They're not very easy to farm, man. They're not very reliable to farm in any circumstance. Yesterday, I got a 5-star Star-Lord. I have resources to put him up to rank 3, but I would like to use them on my 4-star Stark Spidey to put him up on rank 5 instead. Is it a good decision? If your Star-Lord isn't awakened, yes, I would say it's the better option if you have like no way to awaken him. But if you want to get Star-Lord, because Star-Lord for the majority of people is an amazing rank 4 option. Very, very good character to take up the rank 4 and do stuff like Labyrinth of Legends with. Just very fortunate that, you know, I kind of got the use out of Star-Lord when I was doing Labyrinth, and there's not really, you know, Stark Spider-Man was the better overall option. Progressing forward, especially with the end goal being, you know, uniting Blade, Ghost Rider, and Stark Spider-Man to form the Holy Trinity that wins the video game. Act 4 Venom is 6 energy. That's still, like, that's so bad, though, in terms of both time and energy for, like, ISO farming. Like, I don't recommend it, to be honest. I think it's just terrible rates. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the See Things live stream. My voice is hurting so much, man. I need to go chill out, have a little bit of a cup of tea. But thank you so much for tuning into the live stream this evening. Big up to the squad of legends. We are so close to 100k subscribers. Absolutely unreal. We've uploaded, I think, 5 videos to the channel today. So we've got tons of content. We've got Champion of the Day Quake. We've got gifting, a little video on T2 Alphas. And yeah, a massive 4-star crystal opening. So much stuff. You know, if you want to have a little bit of a look at what else we've been up to. But aside from that, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed the stream, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, take care, and I hope that you all have an absolutely fantastic Tuesday.